Good morning, everyone. This is Hadjikyriacos, analyst at IronFX, bringing you the morning comment for the 21st of November. EURUSD trades like a roller coaster on German politics. EURUSD traded in a very volatile manner yesterday, amid a plethora of political updates from Germany. The world's most traded currency pair rebounded notably during the European morning Monday, following reports that Chancellor Merkel was going to meet with German President Steinmeier, possibly on speculation that she was going to announce something encouraging, like continued efforts to form a coalition or the formation of a minority government. However, Merkel announced that she prefers new elections instead of leading a minority government, pouring cold water on expectations that this deadlock will be resolved swiftly. This caused EURUSD to plunge lower again, aided also by some USD strength throughout the day. Political uncertainty is still high in Germany, mainly due to the fact that the coalition or a minority government appear less likely with each successive day. With Merkel having effectively signaled her willingness to go to early elections, uncertainty is unlikely to go away anytime soon, as any new election would likely occur in early 2018 and a new government may not be in place until the second quarter of 2018. Needless to say, this would be discouraging news for investors anticipating institutional reforms in the EU, given that such an outcome will at the least delay any such reforms. As for the euro, it is likely to remain very much headline-driven in the near term. News of stability in Germany could help the currency to recover, whereas signs of continued uncertainty could keep it under pressure. EURUSD rebounded from near the 1.1725 support line during the European morning Monday, breaking above the 1.1760 level to find resistance below the 1.1825 hurdle. The rate subsequently retreated following Merkel's statement that she favors early elections to meet support once again near 1.1725. The rate continues to trade within the sideways range between 1.1680 and 1.1825, and as such, the short-term outlook is still neutral in my view. A clear break below 1.1680 is needed to shift the outlook back to negative. On the other hand, a close above 1.1825 could signal that the slide that began on the 8th of September was simply a corrective move and that the broader picture has turned back to the upside. RBA minutes drag the Aussie a little lower. Overnight, the RBA released the minutes of its November policy meeting. Even though the overall tone of the minutes was somewhat neutral, there were a couple of concerned comments, with the bank reiterating its concerns around wage growth and the exchange rate. It noted that there is considerable uncertainty on how quickly wages might pick up, and that any further rise in the Australian dollar would weigh on the economy as well as future inflation. The reaction in the Aussie was slightly negative at the release of the minutes, most likely due to the aforementioned remarks. Overall, these signals from the RBA enhance our view that any interest rate increase appears to be a very long way off in Australia, especially considering that wage growth remains subdued, as was confirmed by the wage price index for Q3 recently. Aussie USD traded somewhat lower overnight following the release of the minutes. The pair continues to post lower lows within the downside channel that has been containing the price action since mid-September, and as such, the outlook still appears to be negative. Thus, I would expect the bears to take the reins again soon and push the price lower, perhaps for a test of the 0.75 support territory. A clear break below that zone could set the stage for more bearish extensions and initially aim for the 0.7470 barrier. As for today's highlights, the economic calendar is almost empty, with the only major indicator we get being US existing home sales for October. As for the speakers, we have two on the schedule, Fed Chair Janet Yellen as well as ECB Executive Board Member Benoit Coeur. For more information, please read the full comment on IronFX.com or download our app and get all the information you need to trade. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google Plus to get more trading ideas. This is Hadjikyriacos, analyst at IronFX, wishing you solid trading.